Okay, the digital life hack, it just got better because coming up after it, hear one of the most engaging calls from my weekend show. It's called The Kim Commando Show. Yeah, funny how that works. Have you really looked at your smartphone lately? It's a mess. Apps all over the place, and so many you just don't use. Let's clean it up. It only takes a few minutes. Here are some quick tips to get that smartphone back in shape. If you have an iPhone, check your app usage in your screen time settings. From there, you'll see a snapshot of which apps you spend the most time on. You can do the same on Android. Head into your settings, tap on the digital well-being and parental controls button, then delete any apps you no longer use. Candy Crush and the intermittent fasting app that you used a week, yeah, we're talking about you. Next, deep clean those voicemails. They take up a lot of space. If you don't want to delete voicemails from loved ones, simply save them to your Google Drive or another cloud account for safekeeping. How'd you like to win a brand new iPhone 15 valued at $800? Well, you better hurry because there are only 2 days left to enter to win it right now at commando.com/win. All right, just as I promised, here's a fantastic call from my show that you've got to hear. Sharon in Salem, Oregon. Hi there, Sharon.
Hi, Kim.
Welcome.
Well, thank you. It's really great to be talking with you.
Well, what's going on?
Well, I've got this grandson. His name is Dietrich. He's 9 years old. He's a good student, great reader, very creative and funny. And he loves some very popular graphic novels like Captain Underpants and Dogman.
I always thought that was so funny, Captain Underpants. It's
I know. It's very clever. And inside each novel, they have flip pages where you can flip a couple of pages and they make the figures change and move. Mm-hmm. And he started making his own little flip books.
Oh, how awesome.
And he follows a couple of little animators on YouTube that basically do stick figures and so forth. And he's really interested in advancing beyond a flip book if possible. I said, well, I know a person I can contact, and her name is Kim Commando. And maybe she has an app that would be good for someone who's just learning how to do computer animation. And that led to my email to you.
Well, and I read it, and thank you for that. I do read every single email that folks send me. I'm just gonna tell you about a few, and you don't need to write anything down, okay? Because Amber, who's so great at screening calls, she's going to go ahead and give you some links to all of these, okay?
Oh, excellent! Thank you.
The first one is free, and we always like free, especially when kids are concerned, because they can like one thing one day and then they don't like it 2 days later. So. It's called Pencil 2D. It's really a great starting point for beginning animators. Then there's also something called Toon Boom Harmony. And it's really more of a professional grade. So after, you said his name's Dietrich, after Dietrich kind of goes through Pencil 2D and he's going to come to you and say, this is great, Granny, but I want something a little bit better. Actually, there's another one. There's something called Tayosu Sketches. It's a drawing tool. It also has time lapse, so it can give him just a different perspective. So between these three, I think you're probably going to find the best solution for Dietrich and to, kind of expand this skill set and what he's really thinking about, what he wants to do right now. Again, it's called Pencil 2D. That's the one to start. Tayasu Sketches is number 2 on my list, and Toon Boom Harmony is number 3. So I know you're like, I didn't get any of those. Well, if you need any of those, make sure that you sign up for our free newsletters because we're going to go ahead and post that over at getkim.com. Once again, that's getkim.com. Sharon, thank you so much for your call today. Hey, major thanks for giving me your listening time today. And if a tech question is just gnawing at you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with me. Hop on over to commando.com and hit email Kim. I read every single note. Now, in a digital world, you need to stay up to date. That's why you need my free daily newsletter. You can sign up right now over at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.